Daily Devotionals for November 16th. Today's scripture reading will be Exodus 15, verses 22 through 27. I'm not going to read all of it, but most of it. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea. They went out in the wilderness of Shur. They were 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. Now, when they came to Marah, they could not drink because the waters there were bitter. Now, the people complained against Moses. What shall we drink? Can you imagine all these millions of people coming down on Moses? So they complained. And then Moses cried out to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree. And when he cast that tree into the waters was made sweet. And there he made a statute and an ordinance for them, and there God tested them. You know, God will take you through test. He may speak something to you and you may not want to do it or whatever, but it will be a test. It's always greater to obey, okay, than to even think about it. Just do what the Lord has asked you to do. He said, this is God, if you diligently heed the voice of the Lord, your God, and do what is right in his sight, okay, this is for all of us yet today. Heed his voice, do what is right in his sight, give ear to his commandments, okay, listen to what he's saying, and keep all of his statutes. I will put none of these diseases on you, which I have brought upon the Egyptians. For I am the Lord who heals you. Now, this is the first time in Scripture that God reveals himself as Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. So there's a promise there. If they, hear him, obey him, he's going to take care of them and he will heal them. Then they came to Elim, where there were 12 wells of water and 70 palm trees. So they camped there by the waters. So God was really blessing them. He put them to a test, and we're going to see what they did with that test, okay? Isn't that amazing, though? The water is bitter, and the Lord tells Moses, throw this tree in there, and he throws in a tree, and it becomes sweet, and they were able to drink. Okay, I just want to, and this says here there were wells of 12 wells of water and 70 palm trees. So they really had an abundance, because, the palm trees speak of blessings, and there's plenty of water where there's palm trees. Okay, so God was really blessing them. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that tunes into our YouTube channel. I appreciate your comments. I like to read them. And for those who write and ask for prayer, I always pray. I always pray for everybody anyhow, but I pray an extra prayer for whoever requested, okay? All right, till next time, be blessed.